except he just doesn't have any fire, Roberto.
It just seems like Roberto really don't want to be in there now.
Which is hard to believe. Those eyes are not there that Ray Leonard described. And yet to hear Duran in preparation for this fight, it meant everything to him. The redemption from New Orleans. The infamous no mas.
Again, Tim, the only shot Roberto Duran has in this fight is to land a good, solid punch and really hurt Ray Leonard. He's got no chance to win a decision, in my opinion.
Duran tries to grab with the left hand to see whether he's going to punch or not. By him standing there, hesitating, Leonard is punching and moving. He should jump on Leonard. He stopped.
Well, the thing that's keeping him from jumping on him is every time Ray feints a punch, Duran stops.
But he's not cutting the ring off on Ray at all.
He gets him in front of him, Bob, but what happens, again, he respects Ray's punching power. There's another right hand by Ray Leonard. He just has Roberto Duran's number tonight.
Yeah, he's fought him before. They know each other.
We're in the 8th round.
Now, why did Duran stop? Why did Duran stop punching right then? It seemed like he had something going.
Well, there's a 5-year difference between the two guys, 38 and 33. That could be one reason.
Leonard still cannot get careless in there.
Oh, no.
It's a big fight.
As I say, one punch could turn things around, and right now it's all Sugar Ray Leonard.
Even inside, Leonard scoring as they break.
You know, they've been watching Duran's foot. How Duran, you know, he crosses over on his feet. And that's when they try to catch him. When Leonard switches back to the other side, Duran is stuck on that side.
Leonard backs into the rope and is willing to flurry there. Got the better of it.
Well, Duran threw one punch and stopped.
I think Duran is not that strong. And he's trying to preserve some of that energy for maybe if it goes a long round.
Final seconds of the 8th, the body attack from Leonard.
Duran should not be waiting.
8 gone. Barry McGuigan, what's going through Duran's mind? He must know he's well behind on points.
I think he's accepted the fact that he's well behind. I believe he's just in there to last the course now. We've been waiting for him to burst into life in the very beginning. That hasn't happened, and honestly, I don't think it will happen. There's that right hand again. Always, Leonard's always first to punch.
There again.
Good right hand. He's absorbed quite a few of them, and you know, we're always hoping for that right hand to come over and nail Leonard, and at least get back into the fight again. But Leonard, to me, has won all the rounds so far. You know, look for him to start trading more with Duran and being more of a macho man now.
Look at the scores there, Barry, as you see there.
Yes, there we are. Well, it doesn't surprise me. Leonard's won every single round so far.
Okay, the 9th is coming up. Let's get back there.
More blood from that mouth, Tim, coming out of the corner than at any time since early in the fight. That's strange.
Ray Leonard, I think, knows, as he should, that he's ahead, the way we see it. Made some comment about the hell with the crowd. I guess the suggestion being made that he should try to do more than he has, but he's so much in control of this fight. I think he's wisely saying, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now Duran, planning there, lands a combination of the body.
That was the best punches that Duran has thrown all night. If Duran should be concentrating more on Leonard's body, he's concentrating on his head.
And there's Ray in and out, side to side.
He knows that Duran is slow, and I'm surprised that Duran has not used that quick right hand. Wait for Leonard's jab and then shoot the right hand like that. More to the body, Duran should be going. Keeping that left hand up a little higher for Ray's right hand.
But again, it's Leonard leading, landing punches and escaping. That's getting some boos from Duran fans.
Yeah, now Leonard's starting to listen to the crowd. Where he said he wasn't going to listen to the crowd, he started getting flat-footed again.
You know, Marv, you mentioned that Duran may be trying to conserve energy. We're into the 9th round. What is he saving it for?
I believe he's got a lot of pressure. Anything can work for you when you have your family here, like his wife and his mother here.
But you said he's trying to conserve energy. It looks to me like he's conserving it for the senior prom.
Well, the fight's not over yet.
Well, he's so far behind, he's going to have to score a knockout.
But I think that's maybe what he's looking for. But that's when you know when you look for a knockout, sometimes it never comes. You keep holding it all night.
But he's not going to score it, Marv, unless he starts throwing some punches.
He's got to go to the body. He's got to put more pressure, cut the ring off of Leonard, and go right to the body.
Again, Ray is just staying out of his punching range. Just can't reach Ray.
You got to make him fight you.
Leonard for 33, showing excellent stamina to this point.
Stamina and speed.
Effectively
Look at that
moving
left hand.
throughout the
Look
fight.
where his left hand is, down around his knee.
And every time Duran leans back, he comes forward, and that's when Leonard hits him with the right hand. Watch Duran when he tries to get out of the way. See, there you go. That's it. Because Duran is rocking.
Well, what he does is Leonard puts you to sleep, then nails you with a few punches, wins the round, and that's all he has. There he is again.
Now Leonard driving Duran back into the rope.
Perfect fight plan for Sugar Ray Leonard.
Duran on the ropes and Leonard in command, and now draws him out as the bell ends.
Duran may smile, Frank Bruno, but he knows he has an enormous way to come back to get into this fight.
It's just got to be a clean knockout for Duran to get any way of winning this fight. You know, and Leonard's just getting more confident and more confident and more confident, and it's sad when you see it like this. I'm a Sugar Ray Leonard man, but I've got the greatest amount of respect for Robert Duran because he's touched so many people's hearts, and he shouldn't really go. People like him, what he's done for boxing, he shouldn't really go out like this, but that's the way it goes. Leonard,
Brilliant mind game going on, in control.
Concentration from the belt from round one, you know, it's unbelievable. This is the artistry of boxing is science.
Look at those, the power as well from Leonard.
You know, class. But some people would call it flash, but that's the art of boxing, to hit someone, but not to be hit yourself.
And he's certainly doing it so far. Round 10.
Constructive.
He's not doing anything. He's just staying there and stalling.
Well, his handlers are agreeing with our view at this point. We have Leonard comfortably ahead, and there is no fire in the eyes of Roberto Duran.
No, I think basically, Sister Gomez, all he wants to do is go in there again and show the people if he lasts the distance, then he went in there again and he regained a little bit of something back.
I don't agree with that, Marvin. I think he thought he could win this fight, but Leonard has discouraged him.
And Leonard is banging him right hands to the ribs. And there's that left hook after showing him the right hand.
Maybe there's the age factor.
Whatever it is, Roberto Duran. And there it is again. Ray is just defying him with that right hand.
Ray Leonard, who loves the challenges, loves to beat the experts. Those who criticize the performance, and rightfully so, against Tommy Hearns, all it did was drive him to what he's doing right now. Excelling one more time.
Well, I give Leonard a lot of credit for his game plan, but I can't understand, Roberto Duran wants this so bad, why is it not a better fight?
Well, as you said, he was trying to conserve energy. I can't figure out what he's conserving the energy for.
Well, Gil, like you said, maybe it's too late now, but you know, again, it only takes one punch.
Well, that's it. Then and there's the right hand again.
That's the punch that Leonard's corner was teaching him to throw.
Again, Roberto's not going to land the big punch unless he takes chances. He's going to have to take chances and try to reach for him. Take a chance of maybe getting nailed, but he's going to have to throw some punches.
He doesn't have it. All that
That's the answer.
Okay, let's be honest.
Nice double left hook by Sugar Ray Leonard.
We're in the 10th round, scheduled for 12. Sugar Ray Leonard's title at stake. The right hand lead by Duran landed, didn't bother Leonard.
Yeah, but he should throw more of those. Just throw him. What he's got to lose?
You know, Sugar Ray Leonard had some tough spar opponents. Engels Pedrosa, one of the best young punchers around. So he's prepared for guys who can throw punches.
You have to wonder whether or not Roberto Duran wants to start.
Duran just can't get off, Bob. He just can't get off. Can't get off. And the crowd is reacting.
And Leonard, that's where Leonard wants to keep him.
Domination landed by Duran, but Leonard just fired back on his own, scored just as well. Now Ray's eyes wide open there. There's a lot of confidence showing through. He took a couple of shots from Duran. They didn't seem to disturb him in any way.
Takes chances, Ray. Way ahead in the fight and really reached with that right hand.
He wants to come right at him now. Take him out of here.
Couple of extra shots after the bell by both fighters. The end of round number 10.
Robert, si tú llegas a esta pelea, tienes que ganar estos dos últimos asaltos. Tienes de huevo a huevo, estamos en Las Vegas, papá. Tienes que meterte.
Saca las manos como puedas, las dos.
Well, our interpreter, Richie Sandoval, what are they saying to him?
Roberto, if you really want to win this fight, you got to win these last 2 rounds big. I mean, really big. You got to let those hands go. You're not doing anything.
Well, again, his own corner giving him an accurate picture.
You know, Tim, I know Sugar Ray Leonard pretty well. He's way ahead in this fight. He doesn't have to take a chance. I think he may go out and do something spectacular in these next 2 rounds.
I agree with you, Gil. I think he is a man of the moment. He loves the spotlight. He loves the stage. He loves to gamble and risk.
I mean, all he has to do now is feint, jab, and walk around the ring for 2 rounds, and he's got it won. But I don't think he'll be satisfied with that.
Well, Duran's face don't look like he really wants to win the fight.
No,
You can see in the fighter's face.
He's discouraged, Mark. He looked like a 38-year-old man just then. Very good concentration on Ray Leonard's part. He's sticking right to that fight plan.
And still excellent movement. Here we are into 11 rounds. After all, he's 33. His legs were questioned after the Hearns fight, and yet he has been moving constantly through 10.
Side to side, side to side.
Because Roberto, he's keeping Roberto off balance when he goes to the right.
When they do get on the inside, it's Leonard with all of the firepower.
And that should be where Roberto Duran wants to be.
Oh, if he can't beat him inside, Marv, he sure is that he's not going to outbox him.
You know it.
To this point, a masterful performance by Sugar Ray Leonard. And a disappointing one from Roberto Duran. Well, mainly in terms of the lack of fire, let alone firepower.
I thought I'd see a little more out of Ray Leonard this round, Tim. He's winning the round, but again, as they told him to forget the crowd, just win the fight.
I can't believe why Duran is not moving his head to the side. He's moving it straight back.
Duran has nothing right at the moment, Marv. Yes, Ray's playing now.
Some of the showboat from Ray, who certainly can feel safe at this stage based on what's occurred so far.
Well, the fight's not over yet, and you can't get too overconfident.
Ooh, big right hand by Leonard.
By Duran, and Leonard's eye is cut.
Rocked Duran, and they clashed heads again.
That was the hardest shot that Duran threw.
I think it was a good right hand by Duran.
And that's what he was saving for,
I think so.
reserving.
They both landed, and the most damaging one clearly was by Duran. Just after Marvin Hagler said the fight isn't over yet.
And now they should perk Duran up to go after the eye.
End of round 11.
As they said, Barry McGuigan, it's not over yet, but for Duran, a pretty simple logic going into the last one. To get anything, he has to knock him out.
Exactly. We're waiting for that right now. Oh, just see a cut there on Leonard's left eye. Don't think it makes any difference at this stage. Leonard's won every single round up to now. We've always been waiting for that right hand of Duran's. It never has happened. It's as if he's aged his 28 years. He's 38, but he's been in the game 28 years. It's as if he's aged those 28 years in the last 12 rounds or 11 rounds. Watch for Leonard getting stuck in now and having a real battle for 3 minutes.
Why wouldn't Leonard just stay out of trouble? He's won the fight by a mile if he does that.
Well, he's got to be the macho man. That's the way he is.
Here he is
That's
in
his
round 11.
ego. His ego, well, I would imagine, there's a good right hand. That's actually the one that done the damage. That's where the cut
Right.
happened. In fact, he was lucky it didn't happen earlier than this. Here we go for the last round. Watch for Leonard exchanging blows.
The worry now